This is a 140 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. Nichols, capital Nichols. Defense attorney, Ms. MS period West, capital WEST. And we'll start with plaintiff attorney. Ready? Do you remember where you looked? We did some private or public land that was pretty much adjacent to Avery property, but behind it all. Any field somewhere around there that were outside the police bounds that we could get to, basically we searched. Mr. Hill, was this all before human remains were found on the Avery property itself? I believe so, yes. After you learned, I assume you learned at some point, that human bones and human remains were found. Is that right? Yes. After that point, did you continue with your search efforts, or did you call them off? No, we called the search off then. That's all I have of Mr. Hill, Judge. Thank you. All right, I think at this time we will take our afternoon break. We'll come back in 15 minutes. Members of the jury, I will remind you again not to discuss the case during the break. We'll see you in 15 minutes. 10-3, counsel. Thank you, Judge. Ms. West, at this time, you may begin your cross-examination of the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hill, can you give me a little bit of background on how long you knew Sue? Sure, I met Sue, I believe, when I was a freshman in high school, and I have known her ever since. And did you grow up in the same general town then, I take it? She lived in St. John, I lived in Hilbert. We went to the same high school. And then you went off. How are you employed, by the way? I'm a registered nurse. And where are you working? Right now in Milwaukee at various hospitals, at Freeman Hospital. Okay, and back in October of 2005, where were you working? I was currently unemployed. I had just finished school. Okay, so on October 31st, you were not working at all. That's correct. And where were you living? At home with my parents, which is in Hilbert. In Hilbert. Okay, now you said that you used to date Sue kind of on and off, or for how long were you on and how long were you off? Well, we dated for a total of 5 years, I think. We broke up 2 or 3 times in the middle for short periods, maybe for a month at a time. So when was the last time you would say when you broke up? 2001, I believe. Was that your initiative or hers? Just kind of a general understanding, kind of both of us. We were just going separate ways. So okay, and after that time, did you have any interest in renewing that nature of that kind of a relationship with her? No. Now, Scott Blodern was also a friend of yours, right? Yes. Was he back in October of 2005 your best friend? One of them, yes. Okay, when did he move in with Sue? I don't know that. Well, was it less than a year? It was less than a year before that Halloween. 8 or 9 months. Sound about right? It might be. I guess I'm not sure. Okay, you have been over to that house before, I take it, right? Yes. What's the layout of the house? How is it set up? How was it set up back then? Well, Scott's room was upstairs, Sue's was downstairs. It was kind of almost an understanding. All Scott's stuff was upstairs and Sue's was downstairs. They kind of had it split, shared a kitchen and the bathroom. So they had sort of their own floors and separate bedroom on each floor, yes. but they shared the kitchen, and you said the bathroom. There was one bathroom they shared, yes. So they would see each other frequently, presumably during the day. Is that a yes? Sure, yes. Okay, and did you come over and visit Scott various times while he was living with Sue? Yes. And did you spend time over there, dinner, watching TV or a movie or something? Occasionally, yes. Was it, well, I take it then from when you say that you talked with her at least every other week or every week even? Yes. On the phone? Or would you actually get together with her? Or what? Either on the phone, or I would see her at the house when I would go visit Scott. Okay, so you were over there quite a bit during that last 6 months or so. I wouldn't say quite a bit. Once a week? Occasionally once a week, maybe. Okay. Over that time, would it be fair to say that you became accustomed with Sue's habits and routines generally? No, I wouldn't say that. Well, did you know, for instance, was she a homebody? Did she like to go out? She kind of did what she wanted. Sometimes I would go over there and not see her. All right, the word list. We have Mr. Hill, capital Hill. Avery, capital Avery. Sue, capital Sue. St. John, capital S, small t, period, new word, capital JOHN. Hilbert, capital HILBERT. Milwaukee, capital MILWAUKEE. Freeman Hospital, capital FREEMAN, capital H on hospital. Scott Blodorn, capital SCOTT, new word, capital BLOEDORN. And that is it for the word list, and that will conclude our 140 Q&A practice test.